Hi, I'm Jeff Schultz, official photographer of the Iditarod, and this is what's in my bag. First, I always don't go anywhere without my vest, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. Of course, I have a tripod. This is a Gitzo Mountaineer with a really right stuff ball head. I really like this tripod because I can go super low and I can go fairly high with it. It's fairly lightweight. I've added some tape on here to make it so that it's not as cold when it's cold outside. It's lightweight tape. I jury-rigged that myself rather than buying a commercial product. And this is my Duragear Kubota bag, which I've had for probably 5 or 6 years. I like it because it's winged, and inside it I have 3 bodies. 2 of the bodies have lenses on it. This body is a Canon 5D Mark III, has my go-to 70 to 200 f2.8 lens. I don't go anywhere without that lens and on that body. And I'm always shooting with 2 bodies and 2 different lenses on it. And if I had to go anywhere with just 1 lens and 1 body, this would be it, which is the Canon 24 to 105 f4 lens. Again, it's on a Canon 5D Mark III, and it has a really right stuff mount on it so that I can put it on a tripod real easily, vertically or horizontally. Love this for landscape photography especially. And other lenses that I have with me all the time is this is a Canon a 16 to 35 millimeter f4 lens. I like the lens. I got the f4 because I think it's sharper than the f2.8 lens. Use that as a go-to lens in conjunction with this body, and this lens oftentimes travels in my vest with me. Also have this Sigma 14 millimeter f2.8 lens, which is a very sharp lens. I use that just when I need a really wide shot. And this is a Canon 24 f1.4 lens, super sharp lens. I use it mostly for northern lights and night photography, or night photography during Iditarod when there's just musher headlamps on and I need a super fast f-stop to stop the action. I'll also carry a 3rd body with me that goes with me everywhere, which is a Canon 7D Mark II. And this is a crop sensor, so that makes my 70 to 200 millimeter more like a 300 millimeter f2.8, which is really nice. And I can do just about anything I want out of this bag. Any assignment I go on, so this bag is pretty much packed the same way all the time. I have a set of 3 Pocket Wizard radio remote controls that I'll use to fire the camera if I want to remotely, or flashes, including studio flashes. And then I also carry 2 of the Canon 600 EXRT flashes with me all the time. I have more of those, which I have in a different kit, but those go with me all the time, along with the receiver for it, the command module. And then I also carry a Canon extension tubes, so if I want to do a macro shot, I can easily put this between the 24 to 105 lens. Also, I'll have extra batteries. Canon batteries. I like the Canon batteries better because they last longer, and this is a gel cell battery that works in conjunction with the flashes. With this battery and this flash, it's almost instantaneous recharge even at full manual, so that's a really bonus thing. That's the main thing that's in the pack, but then also I've got a lot of little gear in here as well. So inside here is my toolkit. So there's an extra card here, a CF card. I use CF cards because I can throw them around and toss them and put them in the dishwasher and it's okay. They'll make it out again. I can find them when I drop them. I also have extra feet for my cameras in case I need something extra. It's all the miscellaneous tools, pliers, Allen wrench, anything I need to fix something, including tape. Always have to have tape with me. And a little handy dandy flashlight so I can see inside the bag at night. Extra batteries, AA's and AAA's, mostly for my these radios here, as well as walkie-talkies that I use to talk to my models or assistants. On this side, I have extra filters, polarizer filter, filter rings, as well as gels to modify the color temperature of the flashes that I use. And also in here is a cloth, lens cloth, that to keep lenses clean and dry. And then in this side of the pack, I've got a real small softbox that I can use on the portable strobes. I've got extra filter rings, shoe cords for the flashes, cords for cable releases, including timer releases if I want to do star trail photography or intervalometer type stuff. Plastic bag, I use that to keep the pack dry, but more importantly, I have it for Iditarods so that if the pack is outside all day, and as are my cameras, before I bring them inside, I'll put the whole bag inside this plastic bag and then let it warm up overnight, not ever take anything out. And you noticed I put on a vest. I use a vest all the time. I really like having a vest on because then I can shoot faster and I don't have to go back to my bag. I hate it when I drop my bag somewhere, I walk 20 feet and I forgot something or other. So in my vest I've got everything I need, pretty much almost everything that's in here. So I've got an extra Canon battery, I've got the cloth to clean the lenses, I've got another cable release, I've got in here are 4 filters, which are 5-stop, 10-stop, and 15-stop neutral density filters for extra long exposures. I have those in a variety of types, and I also have my filters, which are split neutral density filters. There's 5 split neutral density filters in here, which all fit in this one custom-made bag that my mother-in-law made for me. So I love using split neutral density filters because I want to get the photo the very best in the camera, not necessarily have to go and do that in post-processing. So also in here are 2 different polarizer filters. I use Stingray filters because I think they're the best quality. This is a warming polarizer and a regular polarizer, and I use the Lee filter system for the split neutral density filters, and that's what's in here. Then, as I mentioned, I'll put 1 or 2 other lenses in here as I travel around, whatever I'm looking for, or whatever I think I need. And then also, I've got the Hoodman loupe with me so I can look at the back of the LCD to see if something is sharp. And not many people carry these anymore, but I still carry a flash meter, and it also is an incident meter, as well as my Think Tank Pixel Pocket Rocket, which has all my CF cards in it. So that's pretty much what's in my bag, and if I have this gear with me, I can pretty much shoot any assignment I need to. Thanks for playing.